So we have y prime is equal to xy plus 3x minus y minus 3 all over the expression xy minus 2x plus 4y minus 8. Okay, so they asked us to use an appropriate method to evaluate this question. So first off, we can solve this question using the method of separation of variables. Good. But before we do that, we need to group like terms and make the equation simple before we can apply our method of separation of variables to this. So without wasting much time, let's see how we go about this. Okay, so we first focus on the numerator. Yes, so we have the equation for the numerator. So we have xy, so xy plus 3x minus y minus 3. So we factorize x out, so x into brackets y plus 3. Then for this side, we factorize negative 1 out, y plus 3. Okay, so we can map it to that and then we rewrite it. We have x minus 1. So yes, x minus 1 bracket close multiplied by the expression y plus 3. Alright, so this is our numerator. So we've done evaluating the numerator. Let's focus on the denominator. So writing it, we have xy minus 2x plus 4y minus 8. Good. So we factorize x out here again. So we have x into bracket y minus 2. Then we factorize 4 out between 4 and 8. So 4 into bracket y minus 2. Yes, so we can map the x to 4 and then rewrite it. We have x plus 4 brackets close multiply expression y minus 2 brackets closed. So this is our denominator. Alright, so now we've simplified the numerator, then we've simplified the denominator as well. So let's rewrite it in our next page. So we have y prime is equal to x minus 1 brackets closed and then y plus 3 for the numerator. And then for the denominator, I think we had x plus 4 brackets closed and then y minus 2 bracket close. Alright, so this is the simplified expression. So we know that when you have y prime, it is same as dy dx. So we can replace that with y prime. So that's it. Let's rewrite the expression. Dy dx is equal to x minus 1 bracket close multiplied by the expression y plus 3 brackets close all over x plus 4. Then you close your brackets. We have y minus 2 as well. Then we close the brackets. So to be able to separate these variables, we need to cross multiply before we can do that. So we have to separate the variables here before we can break this question down further. Alright, so let's focus on that. So we cross multiply. So we have dy multiplied by the denominator x plus 4 bracket close and then y minus 2. Alright, then for the numerator we have x minus 1 bracket close and then y plus 3. We multiply by the x. Alright, yes, so we can divide through by x plus 4 because we want dy to be with y and then the x also to be with x. That is the separation of variables we are talking about. Yes, so we divide through by x plus 4 and then we cancel out. Yes, so at this point let's rewrite our equation here. We wipe this off. So we are going to rewrite our equation here. We had dy, so dy multiplied by y minus 2 is equal to x minus 1 multiplied by y plus 3 all over x plus 4, and then we have our dx. Good. So we can divide through again by y plus 3, so y plus 3, then y plus 3, then we cancel out from the right hand side, so we rewrite this equation nicely. So we have y minus 2 open and close your bracket all over y plus 3. So dy is equal to x minus 1 all over x plus 4 dx. Alright, so we are a step towards the answer. So we've been able to separate the variables. Now let's focus on the left hand side of the equation. Yes, so we simplify it, but at this point you can apply our integral signs. Yes, then we simplify the equation further. Okay, so we focus on the left hand side. We have our integral of bracket open and close for expression y minus 2 all over y plus 3 or dy. So this implies, or we can rewrite this as integral of 1 minus 5 over y plus 3. Good. So we have our dy. Yes, I know you're confused how we had this. Let me explain this better. Let me use a red marker to highlight it. Alright, so let's break this down. So 1 over 5 over y plus 3. Yes, so we find the LCM, which is y plus 3, and then we subtract the 1 from that expression. So when we do that, the LCM, we are going to get y plus 3 for the numerator plus minus 5 over our denominator, which is the LCM y plus 3. Now we know that when we have plus 3 and minus 5, we get minus 2. So we are going to get y minus 2 over y plus 3. So this takes us back to what we have there. So I think you now understand how we had the 1 minus 5 over y plus 3. So that is how we go about it. Yes, so with this in mind, let me erase it, and then we focus on how to break this down further. So that is our left hand side. So we apply the same principle to the right hand side. Yes, so our left hand side, we rewrite it. Let me correct this thing here. I think we accidentally erased it. So we rewrite our left hand side equation. So that is 5 over y plus 3 dy is equal to integral of 1 minus 5 over x plus 4 dx. Good. So at this point, yes, we can still do something about this question. So we integrate both sides. Yes, and we know that the inverse of differentiation is integration, or let me use the word the opposite form of it. Yes, so let's wipe this off and then simplify this down further. Okay, so I think we are good to go. So let's rewrite it here. We have integral of 1 minus 5 over y plus 3 dy. So integral of we have integral of 1 minus 5 over y plus 3 dy is equal to the integral of 1 minus 5 over x plus 4 dx. Good. So when we integrate 1, we get y. So and then when we integrate 5 over y plus 3, we get 5 ln of y plus 3. Yes, don't forget this. 5 ln of y, it's y. Yes, y plus 3 is equal to, when we integrate 1 again, we are going to get yx, sorry, it is with respect to x, 5 ln of x plus 4. Don't forget your constant of integration. Whenever you integrate, there is a constant. Good. So at this point, we could see that we have ln and then ln. So we group like terms. So we have ln, then ln, but they are the opposite side of the equation. So let's rewrite this, and then we send y2 to the right hand side of the equation. So we have minus 5 ln of y plus 3. Then we bring the other ln to the left hand side, so it becomes positive. So plus 5 ln of x plus 4 is equal to our x. Then we send y to the right hand side of the equation, so minus y plus our constant of integration. Alright, so looking at what we have now, we could see that we have 5 and then we have 5. We have ln, then ln as well, so we can factorize those ones out and then simplify this equation further. So what we do is we will write this, but don't forget your algebra. Whenever something is being subtracted, you divide. If it's adding, you multiply. So we are going to apply the same principle here. So we have ln of the first expression is being subtracted from the second expression. So we have the second expression over the first expression. So x plus 4 over y plus 3. Yes, but don't forget 5 was common, so let's write our 5. Alright, so it's equal to x minus y plus our constant of integration. Good. So we want to make x and then y stand alone, right? So we ignore the ln there. But what we do first is we have to multiply through by the exponentiation. Yes, and then I said here that when you are differentiating, it is the opposite form of integration. So with that in mind, then the 5 in front of the ln goes to the power of the brackets. So let's do that. So we have, when we multiply through by the exponentiation, it comes into direct contact with the length. Yes. And then don't forget, I've been explaining that. Let me solve that here. So we have length of x plus 4 over y plus 3, bracket goes to the power 5. So we send the 5 to the power. So this is supposed to be equal to x minus y plus c. Good. So now we can apply our exponentiation and then make x and then y stand on their own. So let me wipe this page off and let's continue with our solution. So this particular question is a typical application question, yes, in engineering math. Good. So you'll be given the question and then you would be asked to use an appropriate method to simplify or to find the general solutions. Yes, so right now we are finding the general solution to this equation. Yes, so I think we are good to go. Let's rewrite what we had on the previous page. So we have length of brackets for x plus 4 over y plus 3, and bracket close, all to the power 5 is equal to x minus y plus c. Good. So let me explain something here. Let me use a red marker. Yes, so I said once here that when you have let's say length of, let me just use, so we have e exponent length of x, we are going to get x. If it's e to the power length of y, you are going to get y. So depending on the variable that you have there, the variable is going to stand alone after you multiply the exponentiation and the length together. So let's apply this to our question. So x plus 4 over y plus 3 all to the power 5 is equal to e to the power x minus y. So we are multiplying through the equation by the exponentiation and then e to the power c. Don't forget your 5. Yes. So this is going to give us x plus 4 over y plus 3 all to the power 5 is equal to e to the power x minus y plus e to the power c. So you know that I said if it's adding, you multiply. So now we say that let e to the power c to be equal to k, or you can call it c1, or any letter you want to use, but I'd advise you go for c1 or k. So let's rewrite this here. This is taking so much time than it's supposed to. Okay, so I think we are very close to our general solution or our final answer. Very close. Okay, so let's rewrite this here. Now we are saying that let's e to the power c to be equal to k, and if it's adding, you multiply. So let's apply that here. So we have x plus 4 over y plus 3 brackets close for to the power 5 yeah is equal to k, because we said e to the power c should be equal to k, so we are using k in this context. So multiplied by e to the power x minus y. You can put those in brackets, the x minus y. Okay, so this could be our final answer. Yes, this is our final answer. So if you have addition, you multiply. If it's division, you subtract. So that is why the e to the power c became k, and then it multiplied through the right hand side of the equation. So yes, this is our final answer. Let me rewrite this: x plus 4 over y plus 3 all to the power 5 is equal to k to the multiplied by e to the power x minus y. Let's close and open the bracket. So this is our final answer. In case you don't understand anything or you have any question, you can put that in the comment section. Yes, and then we would attend to that. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then follow, that whenever we drop a video, you would stay updated. Bye.